This is part 2 of Seanzviewent Books Monday Night Raw for you through WWE 2K16. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for Seanzviewent Books RAW to continue here on this very channel. This is my planning and my strategizing as if I were in charge of Raw tomorrow night. So let's set the stage. If you didn't see the video before this one, you have to follow it because this is part 2. Part 1 is before this video. Go check it out right now. Remember, leave your feedback and your support. It will go a long way in me continuing to do Raw booking this way. Remember, this is my strategy. This is if I were on the booking team. So, Seth Rollins comes down, you know, he makes it look like that Roman Reigns is going to come out. Roman Reigns, his music hits, his entrance, but it's Seth Rollins, and he mocks Roman Reigns, and he sticks it to Roman Reigns' suspension because he knows Roman Reigns can't come out. Roman Reigns can't defend himself. So let's play this out here, and you got to try to imagine this in your head as I'm talking. So what we got right now is we got Dean Ambrose already in the ring. Seth Rollins comes down, but we all thought it was Roman Reigns. So Seth Rollins comes down. Seth Rollins cuts this passionate promo about how he should be the WWE champion, how he's the rightful face of the company, and how he is not going to wait till Battleground. He wants Dean Ambrose tonight. He wants the title on the line. He wants it all on the line. And then Dean Ambrose, of course, being the functioning champion that he is, the unstable lunatic that he is, says, fine, what are you waiting for, Seth? Let's get on right now. All of a sudden, a battle, a war between Rollins and Ambrose in the middle of the ring. Shane McMahon's music hit. Shane McMahon comes to the entranceway and signals for a bunch of referees and officials and security to break up Rollins and Ambrose. So after a few minutes, the battle, the war in the middle of the ring between Rollins and Ambrose is broken up. Ambrose gets pushed to one end of the ring. Rollins gets pushed to the other side of the ring. Shane McMahon says, you know what, Seth? After that stunt you pulled, I'm going to drop a bombshell. I have a huge announcement concerning Battleground. You want to pull the wool over people's eyes? You want to fool the WWE Universe? You want to be fake? You want to put on this facade that Roman Reigns was going to come down when we all knew it wasn't going to be Roman Reigns? Well, tonight in that very ring, it will be Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. That's what Shane McMahon says. However, here is the caveat. Here is the stipulation. If Seth Rollins loses to Dean Ambrose later on tonight, if he loses, guess what? You will automatically not be eligible. You will be out of the triple threat match at WWE Battleground. So, ladies and gentlemen, huge. Now, we're not just having Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins for the hell of it. We're not just putting these two guys out there with no rhyme or reason. There is now huge momentum here for Dean Ambrose because it could come down to a one-on-one match instead of a triple threat match, which makes Roman Reigns or Dean Ambrose's odds of walking on a Battleground even better, even greater if Seth Rollins isn't involved. Of course, this does not sit well with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is pissed off. So Seth Rollins calls Shane McMahon to the ring. Shane McMahon comes into the ring. And Seth Rollins lays down to Shane McMahon that he doesn't think this is right. He doesn't think this is fair. Shane McMahon is getting power hungry. Shane McMahon is letting all this go to his head. And then things get really volatile because at this point, Dean Ambrose is standing behind Shane McMahon, and he's doing lunatic things behind Shane McMahon. He's making faces. So what happens at that point is Seth Rollins pokes the eye of Dean Ambrose. So Dean Ambrose is momentarily blinded by this. Then Shane McMahon's like, what the hell are you doing? Shane McMahon trying to back up Rollins. Rollins would then hit a pedigree on Shane McMahon. Then in from there, Stephanie McMahon would come to the ring. But let me back up here. He was about to hit a pedigree. Rollins was about to hit a pedigree on Shane McMahon with Dean Ambrose's eye getting gouged out by Seth Rollins, right? As Rollins is about to nail a pedigree on Shane McMahon, out comes Stephanie and says, stop, Seth. Don't do it. You're making the wrong decision. This is the wrong choice. You're going to have to live with this the rest of your life if you pedigree Shane McMahon right now, right here. And she says, you will never get another opportunity, and you will not even be eligible in the draft. So if you do that, Seth, there goes your career. So Seth Rollins finally, thank God, comes to his senses. He stops. And Stephanie says, here's the other thing now. Here's the other thing. If she's going to add to the match. She says, I'm fine with the match that Shane McMahon made. She says, I feel that it's a fair thing. But I also feel that it's fair that if Dean Ambrose loses tonight, not only does he lose the WWE Championship, but he will lose his spot in the Battleground triple threat match. So at that point, it would only make it be Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins with Dean Ambrose out of the title picture. So you got to follow that now. I know there was a lot to take in. If you don't understand what's going on, if you don't understand my strategy and my booking, Just go back and replay the video. I know things might be a little bit out of sorts, but this is my first time I'm doing it this way, so things might be a little fandangled, or it may make sense. Like I said, you got to try and picture this in your head. So now the main event is set, but then Shane McMahon comes to. Shane McMahon says, "Oh, Rollins, so first you act like Roman Reigns is going to come out, and then you try to hit me with a pedigree." He says, "You don't think I'm fair. You don't think I'm right, right? Well, what you did wasn't right, and what goes around comes around." And he says, "Stephanie, you know what? I agree. Dean Ambrose, he loses. He's no longer eligible for the triple threat match. So you know what? At this point, what we're going to do is we're not going to wait till the main event. We're not going to wait. We're going to have this match right now, right here. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose." So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the next booking. There's going to be a third part. There is going to be a third part to this. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for part number 3 of Seanzviewent Books RAW. So there's a lot on the line between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins tonight. And the match isn't going to be the main event. We're not going to wait. We're not going to wait for this match. This match is absolutely going to take place right now. Share, subscribe, and comment your thoughts, your opinions on my booking, my strategy, my planning. There is plenty more to come of Seanzviewent Books Monday Night Raw. And if these videos get enough likes, comments, subscribers, and people sharing my videos, I may even book SmackDown once the draft goes into effect. Subscribe for more. Thank you very much. Way more to come. Up next, Rollins versus Ambrose. A lot on the line. You won't want to miss it.